Our coverage continues of the Wisconsin Rapids mayor race with the election just weeks away.
And News 9's Nick Robinson is live in the newsroom with a breakdown of the candidates working to win over those last few voters out there.
It's almost time for voters in Wisconsin Rapids to decide their next mayor. I spoke with both candidates as they explained why they're the best fit for the job. Today, we hear from businessman Tom Mews. Mews is looking to bring an outsider's perspective to Rapids City Hall, and he spoke with us about what inspired him to throw his name into the race.
A year and a half ago, I had experienced some of the things that were going on in the town, and then I started attending all the city council meetings to find out firsthand how it worked, what the discussions were about, and the longer I did it, the more concerned I got about the topics.
If he were elected mayor, he said that he would make sure all city ordinances were in line with the U.S. Constitution.
The very first day, I would be going through our ordinances, checking to make sure that they're, in my opinion, constitutionally correct. Then I would actually pay myself to hire an outside organization to review that.
Mews said that after the ordinances were reviewed by a legal organization, he would bring them back to the Common Council to determine if they should stay in effect or not. While he might be new to politics, he's a lifetime resident of Rapids and says his community connections make him the best fit for the job.
I was born and raised here, so I know some of the things that were going on in this town in the 1980s, 1990s, prior to when my opponent came into town. I have a lot more family and friend associations throughout town that aren't directly connected to special interest parties.
Mews only got around 18% of the vote during the primary with 3 other candidates on the ballot, while his opponent, Alderman Matt Zacher, got around 64%. He said that those numbers don't reflect voters' opinions and said he can make up the difference in the general election.
I believe that the April 2nd election is going to have a larger turnout. It's going to have a more accurate number of what the actual citizens want here in town. If they want that change, they can't necessarily keep repeating the same thing. If they want the change, they have to vote for it.
Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Tuesday, April 2nd, and if you're still in line at 8, you're still allowed to vote. Live in the newsroom, Nick Robinson, News 9, WAOW.